I bought one of them Chinese carburetors, and that's the governor. It looks like a Holley carburetor. Just a little mamba jamba. This thing is heavy. Shouldn't be all over that gasket like that. For the thingamajiggy. Rocking like a freight train. That ain't gonna work. Why is it still rocking? Grinded a hole in it. Oh man. Hey baby, on the highway, let it roll. That's factory. Hey everybody, welcome back to Fixing Things. Today is laid back Tuesday because yesterday, man, I worked hard. I put some struts on my daughter's Jeep Liberty, and man, it was nothing but hard. But today, we're gonna be working on the me-haul truck because the me-haul truck needs some desperate attention. And what's going on with the me-haul truck is, well, we thought we had it running great, and we went to the show last September, and ever since then, it hasn't been running good. So, I think I know what it is. It's got trash in the carburetor. But I'm not satisfied with that carburetor. So what I'm thinking is, we're gonna put a new carburetor on that. So what I'm thinking is, I bought one of them Chinese carburetors. And we'll see if the Chinese carburetor does any good. So it's a Holley 2-barrel, fake Holley 2-barrel carburetor. It's supposed to be like an exact, and this one here has good reviews. I've seen some on eBay, and some have good reviews and some have bad reviews. And this one has good reviews. So I think what we need to do is, right now, it's in the middle of the hot sun. I got my shorts on. American. Working on American equipment with a Chinese carburetor today. So we'll see if we can't get this thing running and driving. But we need to drive it over here in front of my garage and see if we can't get this thing fixed. Give it a couple pumps. And it starts right up, kind of. We'll choke out a little more. So the motor's running good. Definitely got to open the window. Whew, it's hot up in here. So I could fix the carburetor, and I'm pretty sure it's just gummed up. I think trash got by the filter and gummed it up. So we changed the filter, so no more trash getting up in there. We got it to run pretty good, but we want it to run great. You know what I mean? And this is an original carburetor off a one. It's not the original. I have the original carburetor. Oh, come on. Pulling it uphill. I have the original carburetor. But this carburetor's got stuff on it I don't like, and I'll show you. So you can see the carburetor is nice and clean. But see, it's got this thing right here. And that's the governor. And it goes to the distributor and it opens up and got this vacuum line here that comes back, and I don't like it. All right, let's open this up. Made in China. So it comes with some extra jets, and I read the instructions. The instructions were actually pretty good. It's got a regular fiber type gasket, and it's well packaged. Got some good foam. Got some fuel line. Comes with some fittings and different installation things and springies. We'll see if we need any of this. It's got some bolts. I don't think we're gonna have problems installing it because we have a Holley on it now, a real Holley. And it was shake proof, so it was really good packed. Comes in a plastic bag. I mean, it looks like a Holley carburetor. It's got a sight glass. It's got advanced here. It's got PVC attachment here. Now, some people say that these things need to be crimped. I don't know. And it's got a manual choke with the camber spring and everything on it and you can adjust your fast idle and your regular idle on it. Now, supposedly this thing is already preset according to them to operate at sea level, which we are. But it has bigger jets in it, and if it seems like it's running lean, we may pop the carburetor front off of it, which I like. It has the bolts and not the old screw type. These type don't strip as bad as the screw type, but it seems to be pretty tight. Not a bad, doesn't look bad, it looks pretty nice. All right, so I guess we'll start by taking, and plus this thing's got the old oil bath. I don't want that oil bath on there. That thing's a pain in the butt. It leaks when you go around corners and stuff and up hills and stuff, and it just leaks and gets all over the motor. Psh, let's get rid of it. And it is a beautiful day out. Ugh. That's what I like about working on it. I can get right up in the motor because of the tilt front end. All right, let's get this hose off. It's got a jumbo big nut on there. I think it's made so you can, people can stand on it or something. It's got like a 7/16 bolt that goes all the way down into the carburetor. I hope I got a bolt to hold that air cleaner down. I'll find something. And look at that's like the size of a head bolt. Man, I don't want to lose that in case we need to find the head bolt one day. Let's take off the heater thingy. And don't spill this on me. Oh, you look at all that oil on there. Ugh. All right, now we got that air cleaner off. Let's see if we can get the fuel line off. Let's see if we can get some good video doing it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, at least I didn't twist the fuel line. Real tools talk to you. I'm going to hold the throttle so I don't bend it and see if we can't pry off the... Why is that not coming off of there? Has that got an adjustment? That got a lockdown adjustment on it? No. You know what I do? I'm gonna leave that whole mechanism on there and take off the Bet you my clients will grab that thing. Ah, yeah. Clients. They're the best tools in the world. American. Okay, I think I gotta get a wrench. I could get it with the Kleins, it'd be slow though. Believe it or not, that thing takes a 7/16 wrench. I thought for sure it was gonna take just a little mamba jamba. This is a big truck, that's why. We may have to modify that new air cleaner a little bit. This thing's made not to come off, that's for sure. What I don't want to do is drop any nuts or bolts and stuff down in the motor. This motor's been sitting in this truck since 1973. Still running strong. It's probably got a gazillion miles on it. I don't know. I know one thing, this thing's got a gazillion threads. If I can get my impact driver on it, I would. I love my impact driver. You know she's heavy duty. She got 2 return springs on it. All right, don't drop it, don't drop it. Still got some more threads. Eternity later. There we go. Don't drop the nut. All right. You think they'll let me take this thing to the car wash? Yeah, here we go. We'll see if that thing don't bolt onto the other one. Carburetor off. I'm going to take it off from this side. Great day. 1973 vacuum hose. That's harder than taking all the rest of it off. What is holding this thing on? That's wearing me out. I'm gonna have to go inside and rest now. Come on, get off of there. You get off of there, would you? Just, for the love of God, what's holding this thing on there? Don't suck back on there. There we go. So the way this governor thing works is we pull vacuum here, and then when the RPM range is exceeded, it opens up a gate and allows the vacuum to close the throttle on the bottom. So it actually shuts your throttle off, and that's what I don't like. I can master the throttle myself. This thing, I don't know what we're gonna do. I know we need that one, and we'll see what we can do about PVC. We need a big pair of pliers to take that off. Oh, it should come right off. So this got, we might be able to keep it. It's got a plate on it on the bottom. Let's see. Let's get the bolts off the carburetor and see what we can do. Man, the amount of oil. I had this motor completely cleaned, and And this, now how'd that get all oiled up inside there? That's what I'm saying. All right, let's see if we can get the other. Oh no, we got it. And we'll take this thing back there and we got to compare the two. Don't lose the nut. All right, you coming off? And there we go. This thing is heavy. It's just caked with oil on that gasket. I would say something's going on with that. Something ain't right. Shouldn't be all oily. This gasket is just completely saturated with oil. What does that tell me? That it wasn't making a good seal. It was coming down, the oil was, and getting into that thing. And it may be sucking up through here, I don't know, but it shouldn't be all over that gasket like that. All right, so, oh man, that thing is just leaked up with oil. So I don't even need this plate here, which is a good thing because we got PVC, but that might be the wrong size PVC. We'll make an adaptation. I'm gonna get my new carburetor all dirty. Gracious. This one is already been modified with the little holes like all the racers do. It's got the manual choke, which also has a spring tension on it. And it should bolt, the new one should bolt right into it. Hopefully this is the same. Let's see if we can get that plate off of the bottom of this thing. Now I'm not throwing this carburetor away. But this got the bigger style fuel bowl that sits in the center with the for the thingamajiggy, for the fuel shut off thingy, for the float thingy. And this one has the small style. This is the old style. This is the new bigger fuel. In case you want to go fast, this is the go fast bowl. Oh, I wonder if I just slap this on there. And will that PVC valve fit on that thing? And we got to see about getting the fuel. The fuel's on this side. I think we can just switch this off of this side, put it on this side. My fuel line's already on this side. It's got a barb fitting thingy there. That one bolts right into the carb. Maybe I can just kick it up and bolt it right into the carburetor. I don't know. Need to check to see if that's the same size or not. All right, let's see if we can't switch these things around. She's pretty tight. Now we got 6 point. They put it in with Loctite, red Loctite. So that's definitely a different thread than this guy. Don't go nowhere. See, it's all crystallized. It doesn't have a gasket or nothing. thinking we should put something on these threads. But I ain't going back with red Loctite. We'll go back with blue. Or a little bit of RVT or something. I don't think it needs to be, doesn't need to be that powerful. And it does have a little filter in it with this, that's pretty cool. All right, let's get something thread on. Don't want none of that to get inside the carburetor. That'll be my gum up area. That thing goes in like that. And we'll put a little bit of RVT on the threads right here. This is a direct bolt on. This is not. I flared in underneath that rubber. Sure does. I think all we gotta do is bend the fuel line up to fit that. It's because it's coming down at an angle here. And this one is bent that way. I think if we just bend our fuel line up, it'll fit. I couldn't find my chisel. I got a center punch and hit it towards the maybe a wood chisel would work. Oh, this works. Oh yeah. We're gonna need to see if we can get the PVC line to fit over this guy here. And let's see. Nah, I don't know. I just wonder. Oh, I think if we cut a little bit of this hose and put it on there, we can slide it right over that joker. You hear that? I think that'll work good. Oh yeah, that's going to work. It's already sealing. I can see it. Oh, we good. We good. All right. Now what we gotta do is clean that gasket up. Oh, let's make sure this thing ain't gonna rub before we it's enough gas leaking. Let's see if this thing sits on there and not interfering with none of the mechanisms. We may have to go get a spacer. Let's see if this joker fits on here. It's rocking like a freight train. Why is it rocking? Probably something's not right. There's no interference there. Why is that thing rocking? That ain't gonna work. I need to check, make sure this is flat. Maybe doing some modification there. All right, let's put a square edge, a flat edge on it. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's it. She's waddled out. We definitely got to get that gasket off of there. That could have been some of the problem. Man, definitely got to get that cleaned up. Me-haul truck can't be all dirty like that. All right, let's check here. She's flat. All right, I got myself in a pickle. And the pickle is, the carburetor fits on there good, but this hits the intake manifold. So we have to put a spacer on there. So the closest spacer is a week away. So we're going to try to get this piece off against my better judgment, because this is a working carburetor. And the truck is blocking my garage door. Not like I got to use it or anything. But we know this piece fits. And we can put that rubber piece back on, the rubber stopper back on this piece, and use the original piece off the carburetor. We got plenty of gasket shellac. We just got to hope that this doesn't blow off of there. All right, let's see if we can't get this piece off of there. Man, oh man. I'm not even sure if those are screw threads or not. Better get my spectacles on. I'll make a spectacle out of myself. I don't see no... I think those are just recesses. It's out for recess. Watch, I'll break it, then we'll be waiting until next week anyways. Unless I drive around all the speed shops and stuff. Because the auto parts stores don't got it. I don't get it. What's holding that piece on there? That one sounds like metal. But this is one of those fiber ones. If you ain't careful, you'll break it. Came right off. All right. Well, that's good. The thing is that crooked gasket that we had should bolt right on that. I think we'll spray it off with some carb cleaner. We got it now. Emergency avoided. Man, that's good. I think we'll put a little bit of Permatex on this one. We got to get the grease off it. Spray the old gasket down. All I found was brake clean. That should be sufficient. Don't want to get this on my paint though. It'd eat my paint right off the car, off my truck. See that hole right there? Houston, I think we got a problem. I think that carburetor had a big vacuum leak is what I think. That's outside the confines of the... We may have to epoxy that thing shut. Daggone that thing, look at that. Where's that old gasket? Now the old gasket had this on it. New gasket don't. Oh, better check the manifold. The manifold has it. Huh. So I think we have to make a gasket and set this piece on there. This thing, gasket maker. So we're good. So let's make this gasket. Microphone working? Yeah. We don't want no vacuum leaks. Let's put this on there good. This thing's going to be hard getting off, I can tell you that. The gray stuff is supposed to be good for gasoline. Warning, causes cancer in California. Good thing we ain't in California. All right, so I think we'll go slap this thing on there. We should probably put this on there now. Slide that on there. It was only that gasket, and we're not using that gasket now. I bet you we had a problem with that all along. I bet that thing was jacking up. Yep. So now we just got to put the other carburetor gasket on it. Man, I think this thing was running lean. I think it was getting a vacuum leak right here. Oh, I think we got it fixed. I think we found a solution. It sure looked like that thing was bolted down. Okay, why ain't that fitting? See, that thing only works one way, that gasket. Bolts on both ways. All right, we still have a problem. Dag nabbit. Now that vacuum piece on the back is jacking up. So we're gonna have to modify that. But if I cut this piece off, pull that piece out, shove that piece back down in there, I'm taking a chance of messing the carburetor up. See, I still need a spacer. I don't need this no more. I could plug it. Let's come up with a solution on that. Man, parts that don't fit, don't fit. If I would have put that down there, I still would have had a carburetor leak. I bet you my whole problem of not running right, it developed a carburetor leak. I'll tell you why here in a second. So before we had two gaskets. We had the correct gasket and we had the wrong gasket down on the bottom. And what I'm thinking was the correct gasket didn't seal because it had a flappage, and the flappage wasn't letting it work. I could be wrong. We still got a problem with, we got that part fixed. We see if we can plug this, maybe we can cut this off or pull it out and thread something in there. Let me get a pair of vice grips. You can fix everything with a pair of vice grips. All right, everything is fixed by a pair of vice grips. Just what I thought. Now I'm thinking we can shorten this sucker. You know, that thing might drive in there even further. How much do I need? Let me cut this sucker off. I bent it a little bit. If I cut that off, take a 1/2 inch off it, then we'll still be able to use that as a port if we need to. But I can still cover it up with this. I'm gonna go take my cut off wheel and that right off. I'll be right back. All right, made it a lot shorter. I got some blue. Should use red on it, but I just don't want to open up my brand new red. And should try to make this thing round again. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah. See if we can get the right amount of sealant on this. I tapered the edge so it goes in easy. Perfectamente. Let's go check it. Man, I think we got it. I ain't gonna say we about got it. I think we got it. Because we gotta get, you ain't got it till you got it. That's for sure. Man. Let's try it. Man, it's still hitting on something. It's rocking and rolling, and now it's on the back side. Let's see what it is. It's hitting right on that thing, I think. I'll be dipped. What in tarnation? Ooh, birds are going crazy. It's like that movie. Birds. All right, I think we'll get the grinder, modify that piece a little bit. Take a little bit off of this nub right here. Now what else can we do? Well, I said I thought it was going to be a 2-rag job today. Well, it's going to take 2 rags just to fill up these holes so I don't get no debris in there. And another one to clean my hands. So I just want to barely hit that edge. This thing is made out of some type of fiber material, and I'm all wound up in the electric cord. Come on now. Grinded a hole in it. Man, that stuff stinks. I don't know what that stuff is. Oh man. Plan 3. Even with the gasket on there, how'd that stuff get up there? See that? I should grind the bottom of the carburetor a little bit also. Definitely the gasket hits it too. I can nip the gasket, and we can grind the carburetor plate back, and I think we're gonna have to do a delete on that stud. All right, so I got the carburetor upside down. We know with this on there, it's still hitting. The gasket is also hitting that bump out, but I think that's an easy fix. So we got quite a bit of material here. So I'm thinking we'll just not cut my finger off. We just narrowize that a little bit. Oh, this gasket got a metal to it. Great. I might have to get some more Kleins. All right, these are Klein's metal shears. These things will cut through what they call a 1900 box or a cover plate or anything else. I've modified many things with these bad boys. They cut through everything. They're made out of some really hard steel. And then you drop the gasket on the ground. Don't step on it. All right. Cuts right through that steel. And it is steel. I thought they'd use aluminum or something, but it's steel. Flatten that gasket back out a little bit. And I think we'll grind right there a little bit. Gingerly. And we're going to modify this too, but I'm going to take it back over there and check it. I'll be right back. Let you know if it's rocking or rolling. All right, without the rubber, it doesn't wobble. So all we got to do is modify this slightly somehow. I could drive it in more, but since we're going to be epoxying that hole up on the back of that thing, I think we may do the delete. Here I am, messing up my new carburetor. If we're going to epoxy it, we want to leave a little bit of a hole. So the epoxy will fill it. All right, now it's time to get some epoxy out. Epoxy up this hole and the little hole we made. All right, I got a little JB Weld here, 50/50, the steel mix, the good stuff. Mix it up till it's gray. Now go put a little bit on that spot. Okay, I think I'm gonna go get a sandwich, get me a glass of water, and we'll come back out and see. Let me see, what does that stuff say? I put my glasses back on. Man. Sets in 6 minutes, 4 to 6 hours to completely dry. Longer if it's below 40 degrees. Well, we're like 75, 80 degrees out here. I think we're gonna be good. Can cause cancer in the state of California. Man, you guys out in California, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go eat my sandwich and drink me a big tall glass of water. And I gotta do something with my hands. I think it's time to try that carburetor. It's not quite cured yet. It's getting gummy, but I think by the time we get it all finished up and get that, figure out what to do with that fuel line, I think she'll be ready. Oh, that's where I put my Kleins. All right. Is this still bumping? I don't know. Maybe not. It's just me. All right, we got it grinded. Oh, and it definitely was. It was still rubbing, so we took out quite a bit more. We didn't grind a hole through it, so we're good. And I checked the plate with the square, and it is not warped. So we didn't put enough pressure. We got it. It helps. It helps to be cautious and take your time and do it right. So these are not a direct fit of the Holleys because that power squirter thingy Ooper sits lower. It may have the larger one, the pump more fuel, the accelerator pump. So, you know, you would think I could get that on there. Let me turn that bolt nut upside down. But it's on there now. The next thing is, do I have a threaded thingy for that. To hold a, I'll probably find one somewhere. Man, we're good now. If it don't seal, then we'll put some gasket maker on it. Gotta put a wrench on that. All right, this is it. Okay, I got my priming thing, and we're gonna fill the float bowl up, see if there's any leaks, and then we're gonna give it a try. All right, I guess we'll crank on it and see what happens. It's a lot of gas went down there. It's overflowed the float bowl. Take it out of gear. I'm not gonna do no pedaling since it's got a lot of fuel already there. Wow, it's running. Got to be running on its own gas. Definitely lagging a little bit. Probably got to adjust the air. I need a real long screwdriver. Try the other side. She's idling pretty low. That's not even, it's not even choked. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? So far, so good on the Chinese carburetor. still lagging, but it ain't warmed up. Plus I haven't changed the points yet. Let's see if we can get that air cleaner on it. As it's warming up, it's sounding better. Oh man. Let me get on the other side, take a look at it. Let me go ahead and shut it off, making a lot of noise here.
Okay, it definitely ain't working. I don't know. It's hitting here. It's hitting on the throttle thingy. It's hitting on a distributor. It definitely ain't gonna fit. We gotta figure out something. But I want to take this thing for a drive, so we gotta do something. We'll do some redneck ingenuity. We'll get something going. We'll take this thing for a ride.
On the exhaust manifolds. Oh, it's so close. It hits there too. All right, I got a temporary fix. Redneck ingenuity at its best. I got, the kit came with a little screw to go in, and I got some air conditioning filtre stuff, and that should be good. And we'll put the top to the air cleaner on it. And I'll order a nice air cleaner for it. But good thing I didn't buy a stock air filter thingy. All right, I think it's time to go for a test ride. It either will work or it won't. I guess we better start it, see what happens with that thing on there. It works. Man, I might leave it like that now. All right, here we go. First ride. I know it was the second ride today, and it first ride with the new carburetor. Oh, Lord, Heavenly Father, Lord, please don't let this thing catch on fire or have any problems. Let it work perfectly, Lord. Oh, we thank you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen. Oh, it's always scary. I don't know if this thing's going to flood out or do what. Pump fuel out the carburetor. I ain't going to go far on its maiden voyage with the Chinese carburetor. But it starts right up. All right. Atomic energy to power. Before it wouldn't run at full unopened choke. Right? That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's. No music necessary. Put it in. I think it's already running better. Maybe. I don't know. I did some other stuff today. I fixed the hot tub. Oh, smooth. Oh yeah. Hey Roger! Yeah, I have like a magnetic camera holder and some other stuff. I don't know what I did with them. And I could mount you up here, I could mount you over here, and I got another one coming. It may be in the mailbox today. So far, so good. We haven't choked it once. I would like it to run a little rich, just a little. There's my wife, Hey, baby. I don't know. I'm getting ready to test it. I got the Chinese carburetor on it. Yeah, it speaks Chinese. Speaks Spanish, American. It's bilingual. Yeah. All right, the hot tub is hot. All right, I'll be right back. Love you too, babe. Bye-bye. All right, let's see. On the road. First shift. Bobbling a little bit. All right, we got somebody in the way up here. He was on the other side of the road checking his mail. At least the carburetor acts like a carburetor. I think the next step is take out that distributor and put a real distributor in it, one that doesn't have a governor built in it. Its mid-range is far superior. All right, no fires yet. Thank you, Lord. Oh, from a stop, much better. All right, let's get back on the back roads. Yeah, definitely you got to put the points in. I can tell it's point flow. Yeah! On the highway, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. Oh, don't fall over. This is a skinny little road right here. Oh man. I think the carburetor is a success. Still not running all too great. Got to get an air filter on it besides the air conditioning filter material. accelerator pump works. Ain't got no passing gear. Oh, that's right, it's manual. Better than it was. All right, tight corners, you hold on. Tomorrow I'll get out here and see if it starts when it's not warm. Oh, I could probably edit this part. Yeah. We still got to get some Rockwell's F102 or F106 rear gears. Right now it's got 558s in it. I want to get something like 411, 463, something like that. That way, because right now you can't even use first gear. First gear is way too low range. It's like granny gear. I mean, beyond, even back when I was carrying this thing full of sound equipment, I could never use first gear. Even fully loaded uphill. Never needed to use first gear. And one thing, I gotta switch over to the other tank. Showing a quarter tank when I'm leaning this way. Alright, now we got some bicyclists. You better watch out, the Haul truck is coming down the road. Haul truck ain't got listen, Haul truck's got the right of way because we're big. They think they're saving their lives, you know, getting all kinds of exercise, riding their bikes and stuff. But all they're really doing is going to get splatted on these back rows back here. Dangerous. I mean, dangerous. They're not even like, you can't put like two trucks side by side. You got to be like half in the ditch and half not in the ditch. So far, the Chinese carburetor is doing good. I think what we'll do is we're going to put another distributor in it. This distributor had two governors. All right, I'm sure this bicycle guy's coming through. Oh yeah, it pulls off and dead stop far better than it did before. See, it flutters right there. They come with some jets. We might put some bigger jets in it. I'll check the plugs, see how it's burning. I can tell even my wife was excited. And she don't get excited about the car stuff. She likes her Challenger. I mean, she worked in the car industry for years. All right, I'm gonna turn in. Absolute success. So the distributor I'm looking at getting is a electronic ignition distributor for the FT engines. FE stuff will not work. All right, my wife's, she's cutting the grass. She says she wants to hurry up and get that grass cut. Pull the window up here. We'll close this video out. Oh yeah. Whew. Just letting her know carburetor worked good. All right, the Chinese carburetor worked good. It did. It really did work good. I'm sure there's some little bit of adjustments I got to do to it. Right at the point where you mid-throttle, it bobbles a little bit. That could be the points. I know there's it may leak. It also may leak vacuum when it gets ready to kick into the governors because of those things. So, but when it's idling around and taking off and everything, it's good. It went down the road no problem. I guess I've got to see if it leaked anything. Let's go out there and see. All right. Oh, that air filter's, that's factory. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't see no fuel leakage. Motor didn't get hot. Ran pretty good. All right. I think that's going to be it. Definitely got to get my camera situation. I don't know what I did with that stuff. But I know one thing. I'm going to order tonight. I'm going to order me something. I think they make carburetor risers. And that's probably what I'll do. Give me a carburetor riser. Not a carburetor riser, air cleaner riser. Because I like the factory air cleaner. Plus I bought a filter for it. And we'll get a long thread for it. Holder downer thingy majiggy. Or I might find a nice cool air cleaner for it. Some looks kind of commercially. I don't know. All I know is this. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. All right, so what's the final thing? It's the Chinese carburetor is not a direct bolt-on. It is not. It may be in your application. The Haul truck is a real F600 truck, and all that stuff with the governor and all that stuff may make the difference in how that stuff works with yours. It may have been leaking before. I don't know. All I know is she's running, and I didn't even have to play with the choke. I'm saying that thing worked good. Hey, I might drive it to work tomorrow. Just watch me. God bless you. I'll see you on the next Fixing Things with Pastor Bill. Hey, like and subscribe. I got some cool videos. Next week we're going to attempt. I got a 3-day weekend coming up. Try to attempt to get the 302 down in the Pinto. We will not be using the Flashark headers. What a bummer, because those things are beautiful. There's almost 5 inches of frame rail I'd have to cut out, and 5 inches of frame rail means the car won't be stable. That means the whole friend's going to be doing the flippity flop, and we don't want the flippity flop going down the road. All right, God bless you. We're probably going to do some awesome deck work around, because you know something, it's summertime's coming. It's warm out today. I think me and the wife is going to go get in the hot tub. I got to go check the chemicals, see if it's right. I know it's already up to 90 degrees. We just turned it on this morning. God bless you. I'll see you on our next Fixing Things with Pastor Bill. Total success. Chinese carburetors work. Just let you know. Might have to do the power valve a little bit. I'll check. God bless you.